Welcome back to another episode of Silent Pals Go to the Movies. Today I will be reviewing the movie Oppenheimer. So just a fair warning, there's going to be spoilers up ahead, so you've been warned. The story of an American scientist, J. Robert Oppenheimer, and his role in the development of the atomic bomb. So let's begin with my first pro. One really needs to go see this on the big screen. Pick a format like IMAX, or if you have one close by that's playing it on 70mm or 35mm, go watch it. I am sure you won't regret it. This film was made to be on the big screen, and I'm not just saying this as a sales gimmick. I mean, it was filmed with IMAX cameras, so it would be able to transfer more easily into other formats without losing certain aspects of them. Next point is the cast. It seems like a Wes Anderson roll call for actors who always want to be in his movies, but here we have a load of names, and some just peek in and say less than a few sentences and leave for a long time until the end. One example is Rami Malek, who plays David Hill. We see him in his first scene that is not much longer than for 30 seconds, and then we don't see him until the end. I am not saying that he is a big part of the movie or his role is huge, but we know the actor, and when you know the actor in the film, you expect his time on screen to be important or a bit longer. But here it's like, yeah, I'm here and now I'm gone, and that's it. There's a list of actors that do this, but is it bad? No, it just means that they are glad to be there in the movie and they actually enjoyed the script, so that's why they accepted the role. Next point is the focus. It's not about the bomb, but more of how the man behind the bomb came to that point and the aftermath of the path that he chose. We see that throughout the movie, the director, Christopher Nolan, does this thing where the external audio begins to overtake the scene and drown out the actors who are speaking on scene, and the background visually begins to shake as Robert Oppenheimer seems to be having a headache while he tries to cover his ear or this phase that is so intense of a pain that he can't handle anymore, similar to when you see a little kid being overtaken by loud sounds and they try to cover their ears to escape it. I know that the background visuals mixed with the audio is to represent the bomb's shockwave, but to Robert is a representation of his dilemma. If he doesn't make it, someone else will, and if he makes it, well, he'll be the bad guy in history. So there's a decision that he has to make, and he has to pick it before he makes the bomb, and he knows about this, and that's why we see him go through this, because he knows what it will do to his life and career afterwards. And now on to my cons. If I needed to pick something, I guess it would have to be the length of the film. For me, it was fine, but others who are used to action movies that are packed with action explosions here and there will feel that it's a slow-paced movie and it drags for a little bit and it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm pretty sure they will be wondering, where is the bomb? I would find some other scenes that might linger a bit and reduce those times here and there to make the film overall shorter. I might also nitpick about the way the audio mixing was done when Robert is overwhelmed by the bomb sounds, which begins to drown out the people who are speaking to him and the background is shaking. I would revisit that and make the people's voices fade slower, and at the point where it's only the rumble of the bomb and it's at its very peak, quickly return to only people talking, like the actual bomb shockwave happens first with a big flash and it's complete silence, and then the sound hits you after the long initial flash. I think something like that would actually play better in that scene. So my grade for this movie is going to be a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed this film, but I am sure there's going to be a few that see this film as too long, or that it drags, or the simple fact that they just don't like the director. But I found it enjoyable, and I liked how they showed the story of not the bomb, but the man and his problems that he faced while making the bomb. So that does it for this review of Oppenheimer. Please join us next time where we're going to review Meg 2, The Trench.
You can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also...
Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can find our social media links below. And like always, keep watching movies.